Imagine being told to hurt someone and actually doing it just because a stranger in a lab coat told you to. It sounds insane, right? But this really happened, and it changed everything we thought we knew about the human mind. In the early 1960s, psychologist Stanley Milgram at Yale University wanted to understand one terrifying question. Why do ordinary people follow orders, even when those orders cause pain? He invited volunteers, telling them it was a study about learning and memory. They sat in front of a massive machine with switches labeled with electric shock levels, from mild jolts to one marked danger, severe shock. On the other side of a wall sat another participant, the learner. The volunteer's job was simple. Every time the learner gave a wrong answer, they had to press a switch and deliver a shock. What the volunteer didn't know was that the learner was an actor. The screams, the pounding on the wall, the cries of pain, all of it was fake. But the person pressing those switches believed it was real. As the screams grew louder and the learner begged for mercy, most people expected the volunteers to stop. But here is the shocking truth. 65% of participants kept going all the way to the highest voltage. They trembled, they sweated, some even laughed nervously. Yet when the man in the white coat said, "The experiment must continue," they obeyed. And that discovery changed everything. Milgram's experiment revealed something haunting about human behavior. We do not obey because we are evil. We obey because we have been trained to trust authority, to follow rules, to not question power. And that is what makes this experiment so powerful. Because obedience is not just about experiments or history. It happens in our daily lives. When we stay silent even when something feels wrong, when we follow the crowd instead of our conscience, we are living that same experiment all over again. True strength is not in obedience. It is in awareness, in having the courage to say no when everyone else says yes. So tell me this, if you were in that room with the lab coat watching you, would you have pressed the final switch? Comment, mind blown. If this opened your eyes, this is Inner Verse, where your mind learns to grow stronger. Like, share, and subscribe for more.